Astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams were all set to come back to Earth in the same Boeing capsule that took them up to the International Space Station back in June. But things didn't go quite as planned. Turns out, the Boeing Starliner capsule had a few issues, thruster failures and helium leaks, and NASA decided that it was way too risky to bring them back on it. Now, I can only imagine how tough it must have been for Butch and Suni watching their ride head back to Earth without them. In their first comments since this all went down, Suni said, "That's just how it goes in the business." That's the thing about being an astronaut, you've got to roll with the punches. They just had to look forward to what's next. So what's next for them? Well, they're not just sitting around waiting for a new ride. They've become full-on crew members of the ISS, diving into maintenance tasks and working on experiments. Just the other week, they helped welcome a new crew of astronauts who arrived on the Soyuz spacecraft, 2 Russians and 1 American, who briefly bumped up the station's population to 12, just shy of a record. Both Butch and Suni have been to the ISS before, so the transition to station life wasn't too hard. Suni even said, "This is my happy place, I love being up here in space." How cool is that? She's totally at home floating up there. Now they'll stay on the station until February, and here's the plan. SpaceX is sending a capsule later this month with 2 astronauts, and it'll have 2 empty seats for Butch and Suni to hitch a ride back to Earth. But with this delay, Butch admitted he's gonna miss some important moments back home, like his youngest daughter's last year of high school. The Starliner, by the way, marked Boeing's first flight with astronauts, which is a big deal. But because of all those technical problems, it looks like Boeing's future in NASA's space taxi program is up in the air. NASA originally hired both Boeing and SpaceX to transport astronauts after retiring the Space Shuttle program. SpaceX has been flying astronauts since 2020, while Boeing has been struggling with these setbacks. So that's where we're at. Butch and Suni are sticking it out in space, waiting for SpaceX to bring them home, and Boeing's got some work to do to get back on track. As always, like and subscribe for more updates.